You are now watching the T.R.A.P Stories.
All right, first and foremost, I'd like to give Kal Halal Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. That's all praises to the Most High God and His only begotten Son's name, who the world ignorant calls Jesus Christ. So, Brother Matazal Lab here again on another Thursday night, coffee hours. Oh, that's good. Bringing out the words of the Most High God in truth and sincerity to the best of our ability that the Most High God has blessed us with. Shalom, shalom to everybody in the chat. Good to see my brothers and sisters. As always, let's see who got up in here first. Our beloved brother, Tribe of Issachar. He got first and he got next. Another beloved member. Good to see you as always, King. Then, of course, our beloved Chief Sister, Dione Israel, another beloved member. Good to see you, sister, as always. Shalom, fam. Most High bless. And, of course, we got Chief Sister Princess Melina in the chat, the moderator, beloved member, and the writer, director, creator of Hebrew Kids TV. That's Hebrew Kids TV, all one word on YouTube. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, do all the things today. Hold on, I'm almost there. There we go. Share.
My royalty, my God, he spoiled me, brought it into my seat. Brought it into my seat. This is the history of the father of God's chosen people, Abraham. Abraham was born Abram, and he had a wife named Sarai. Sarai was barren and had no children. God came to Abram and said, I will make you a great nation. I will bless you, and your name shall be great, and you shall be a blessing. I will bless those that bless you, and curse those that curse you. The Most High made Abram rich. God made the Egyptian Pharaoh to bless him with sheep, oxes, donkeys, servants, camels, gold, and silver. And it came to pass, when Abram was in the land of Canaan, God said, the land shall be your seeds forever. I will make your seed as the dust of the earth. Abram asked God, what shall you give me, seeing I have no children? I have no heir. Then God said, look at the stars and try to number them. That shall be as your seed. Abram believed in the Lord and counted it his righteousness. Then Abram said, how do I know I'll inherit it? So God commanded him to bring a 3-year-old she-cow, a 3-year-old she-goat, a 3-year-old ram, turtle dove, and young pigeon. So Abram offered the animals, then fell into a deep sleep. In his dreams, he was told his seed shall be servants to another nation, and shall be afflicted for 400 years. And God will judge that nation, after they will come out with many riches. The Lord made a covenant with Abram, saying, your seed shall I give this land, from the river of Egypt to the great river, the river Euphrates. Now Sarai couldn't have any children.
Oh, y'all know what happens next. Sarai, she could have any children. Y'all have no idea what happens next. Make sure you go to Hebrew Kids TV. Remember, that's all one word on YouTube. Hebrew Kids TV. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, leave comments today. All right. I guess now I would normally pass it off to our beloved brother, Rob Yawasap, but he's running a little late tonight. Probably tied up with work or something, or the family. It is what it is. He'll be here as soon as he can. So y'all know what comes up next. Let's see those prayer hand emojis in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Let's go over our prayer list, our prayer request list here for all of our brothers and sisters scattered to the four corners of the earth, all of our brothers and sisters in the truth, out of the truth. As long as you're Israelite, we are praying for you and praying for our land, praying for our land, and praying for our people. For the Most High God's continued grace and mercy, forgiveness, and sustenance. All right. Let's go ahead and start off with our elders, starting with Zaquan Rapaya, Zaquan Dabarara, Zaquan Deshawn, Zaquan Brother Douglas, Zaquan Yapaja, Zaquan Brenda, Sister Kalia's grandmother, and to some of the leadership in the Israelite community. We got Elder Priest Zabak, Chief Priest Elazar Banloya, Priest Taka, and Brother Hassad. Shout out to households related to our ministries. Chief Sister Tanya and family, her sons Cameron and Owan, Chief Sister Princess Erica and her family, and her brother Tazama, her brother Eric, her son Jalen, her daughter Sister Holly, and Chief Sister Dione Israel and husband, her son Jaden and son June, her son Angel and his wife Anna. We got Brother Magan Israel and family, Sister Maita Zak and family, Sister Nayana and family, Brother Maya Shala Ribs family, Brother Allah Yashai family, Brother Tonio's family, Brother J Dub's family, Lahog's family, Brother Papa's family, Sister Tierra's family, and Yolanda Caesar's family. Shout out to some of our parents and loved ones, Brother Hassan's mom, Brother Nashaz's mom, Heidi, Hosea Israel's mom, Elizabeth, Brother Amariah's grandmother, Daisy, Brother Namar's mother, Edith, and Brother Jay's mother, Iris. Shout out to some households and families, the house of Matthew, the house of Quatazabala, house of Shemiah and family, Cadiz and Dizla's family, Brother Tazah, Hob daughter, Tiffany. And shout out to some of our chief sisters, Chief Sister Tanya, Chief Sister Princess Erica, Chief Sister Teresa, Chief Sister Shalimar, Chief Sister Dione Israel, Chief Sister Melina, Chief Sister Charity, and Chief Sister Ramonica Wade. Shout out to more of our sisters, our beloved Sister Edna, Sister Sharon, Kalia, Saparia, Perez, Hadassah, Laela, Mila, Katana, Jay, Leela and family, Masala, Tati, Alia, Lilibeth, Adriana, Melina and Orlando, and Kayla Duckworth, Hosea Israel's sister, Michaela, Mariah, Azariah, Roxy, Clarissa, Cheryl, Tracy, Ashley, Sierra, Loretta and Christina, Sister Nakwa, Summer, and Sister Evelyn Leandre. Shout out to some of our beloved brothers, Brother Willie, Zarak, Yawasap, Luke, Iwad, Joseph, Avi, Jay, Amatazalab, Yowanathan, Atha Pinder, Meshach, Azaria Allah, Nakaash, DeMarco, Quinton, Juan, Amariah, Gawad, Kashayal, Rapa Allah, Tribe of Issachar, Mahar, Famous Richard, Aisho Speed, Kaisanet, Rob, Ayara, Tawash, Gamaria, Ant, Mayakala, Hayaman, Aina, Dakar, Isaiah, Raquam, Dagar, Yaiquab, Kadar, Joaquim Jones, Nagai, Tabawan and son Nathan, Zaram, Sayed, Sayad, Salak, Alaya, Taziyar, Tazar, Abayar, Rakawam, Alazabad, Aishaya, Kanaya, Kapayar, Joe, Sister Tanya's son's friend, Dwayne Scott, Vincent, Dwayne Scott's cousin, Zion, Rakawa, Jaden, Kayla, Nakwai, Sha'ar, Amawan, Ariala, Ahaziah, Rawataza, Karabia, Kanaya Allah, Lamwa Allah, Gazar, and daughter Ayani, Jonathan Montague, King Keturah, Quatazab, Yasiel, Moses, Ramamath, Abraham, Zion, Shashawan, Brandon Green and Ayeri Green, Deshaun Roberson, Christina Navarro, or Christian Navarro, Yadi, Jaiquez, Yatab, Shapacha and daughter Ariana, Sharayan, Sharayad, Ashdad, Eliadad, Hosea Israel, Tazawar Allah, Yakal, Awarya Allah, Nakamaya, Tazalyam, Alan Cupid, Gawan, Yaazanaya, Hassan, Alan Orozco, and Brother Tyrone, of course. Shout out to some of our camps out there, starting with the Sakari, the Light of Zion, Sons of Thunder, Watchmen for Israel, Great Millstone, House of Bread, Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, Israelites United in Christ, Genesis Israelites, House of Israel, Masada, the Refiners, Gaborium. I'm not sure what AOC stands for, but AOC, Ram Gadol, Gabarium, and Believers of the Way. And let's not forget Servants of YHWH Ministries Incorporated. And last but not least, of course, our geographical location, God's favorite pit on earth, the land of Israel. We're praying for grace and mercy and continued forgiveness and strength from our God, the Most High God, Yahweh, and we do so by Hashem HaMashiach Yahweh Shai. All right? Ooh, Adamatazah, let's put up some prayers for our brother Brandon Clark, who just passed away. Is that the NBA basketball player? I think that's who you're talking about. Yeah, very, very sad situation. From Memphis, from the Memphis Grizzlies, I think. Very sad situation. Yeah, it looks like the brother was messing around with some stuff that he shouldn't have been messing around with. And I cannot be more thankful when I see, brothers and sisters passing away like that, under these circumstances. I cannot thank the Most High enough that what is known as y'all, I can't even say the word because of how YouTube acts, but that certain drug out there that starts with a P, that just a tiny amount of it, like a handful of it could kill like everybody in the United States. That's how powerful that stuff is. So I don't know what the brother was messing with, but I could almost guarantee you just a little bit of that stuff was in there, and that's usually more than enough to take somebody out. And if that stuff was around when I was in the world, I probably would not be here today, because I'm pretty sure they would have slipped it in to something that I was taking, seeing how I was taking just about everything out there. So all praises to the Most High. It's a very sad situation, but even in tragedy, I could see where the Most High's hand is moving, and that me in particular, he protected me from what's going on today. Because if I was still in the world right now, I'm pretty sure I would have come across some of that stuff and seriously hurt myself. So, really, really sad though. Shout out to Sister Royalty. You already know. Shout out to Princess Allah Aisha. You know what I'm saying? Rob's not here, so nobody's late. Don't worry. Everybody still gets shouted out, even though you're late. Love you all. All right, so what else do I forget? Okay, if you guys have any questions whether on topic or off topic. Please bring them out at any point in time, and we'll answer them to the best of our ability that the Most High God has blessed us with. What else do we normally do now? Oh, we got the new moon feast coming up Friday night. So yeah, tomorrow night. All right. Yeah, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Make sure you're right here, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube for the new moon feast. All right. Bringing in that first day of the month. And we'll finally be in the truth because it's going to be Friday to Saturday night Sabbath. All praises to the Most High. Shout out to our beloved sister, chief sister, Princess Allah Aisha. What the water for your generous donation continues supporting keeping that $1 drive alive 2 more times. Really appreciate you, sis. And thank you for the reminder. Every live stream we do, we try to get at least 50 super chats. It could be as low as 99 cents. You know what I'm saying? So please, if you guys could help us out, you know, even if it's just 1.99 donation from each one of you, that goes a long way. But we're looking for 50 of them tonight, Lord willing. All right. Once again, to our beloved chief sister, Princess Allah Aisha, what the water for your generous donation continues supporting keeping that $1 drive alive 2 more times. The water says, Khan. Yeah, finally the real Sabbath. See, Melina knows. She's no longer a sinner, at least not for this. For the next month. Oh, praises to the Most High. All right. I'm sure I'm forgetting other things, but yeah. All right. So Rob is supposed to... Lord have mercy. Okay, this is Sister Izaria, so let's see what's going on here. Hey, Shalom, sis. Yeah, I don't know what stuff you're talking about, but okay, I'm coming. All right. Shalom. I gotta go let Sister Izaria and be right back, folks. I kind of feel bad. Sister Azaria just had a C-section, and now she's carrying in a whole bunch of heavy cases of water. I mean, I would help her, but I have a class to teach. You okay? Yeah. Okay, all praises. All right. Once again, to our beloved chief sister, Princess Allah Aisha, what the water for your generous donation continues supporting keeping a $1 drive alive. I'm thinking maybe 3 more times or 4 more times. The water, sis. Right. Adamazallah, what do you think about Fernando Mendoza? I thought you were going to say Castillo or whatever the other guy's name is, refusing to meet Trump at the White House. I don't know about that one. Maybe I saw a quick clip on it because it does kind of sound familiar. Fernando Mendoza refused to meet Trump.
Fernando Mendoza, the Las Vegas Raiders quarterback, chose not to attend the White House visit. He missed the event to focus on his rookie activities and prove himself to his new NFL team instead.
Yep, that sounds more important than meeting Trump. A lot more important. Once again, to our beloved chief sister, Princess Allah Aisha, what the water for your generous donation continues supporting keeping that $1 drive alive 1 more time. The water, sis. So what I did want to talk about while we're waiting on Rob to start the class Who here has heard about, the beloved Edomite, Chad, or not Chad, Chud, Chud the Peggy, or Chud the Builder, Who's heard about this guy, Chud the Builder? This man has been a menace for the last couple of months to the Black community. And it was 2 nights ago that I was watching another one of his, videos and his antics. For those of you that don't know, Chud the Builder is an Edomite, and he goes around to Black people and he starts calling them the N-word. And of course, we're not going to take kindly to that. So anytime a Black person starts to get aggressive towards him because he called them the N-word to their faces, and then he'll always say, like, when they start getting aggressive towards, he'll be like, oh, don't start chimping out now. He'll start calling them monkeys and chimps and all kinds of stuff. So like when they start to go running up on him, then he pulls out bear mace, and then he threatens to spray them with it. And then, if they keep coming, he'll spray them with it. And then he'll also brandish his pistol. He'll brandish a firearm. And then usually that's enough for people to be like, all right, I ain't going to let this cracker kill me over saying this word. Yeah, absolutely disgusting behavior from an absolute coward. And everything that he's doing is absolutely illegal. Just a second, folks. Let me let this gentleman know that I'm teaching a class. I'll call him right back. (9 p.m.) Okay, so now there's no state in the union that you could legally do that. Like, you can't go around antagonizing people, trying to get a rise out of them, trying to get them upset, trying to get them to assault you, and then you pull mace on them, or you pull a taser on them, or you pull a firearm on them. That's illegal. You can't do that anywhere. Yeah. Do you have freedom of speech in America? Yes, of course you do. Do you have a right to take part in disorderly conduct? No, that's against the law. Using words like that is also considered in many states fighting words. At that point in time, literally the judge will look at you and be like, you are asking for that individual to come at you. Like, you were begging for it. You were doing everything that you could without putting physical hands on them to get a rise out of them. That is not legal in America. The free speech is one thing. I was just actually watching a video before I came in here, and this one kid, the FBI came looking for him, and he's because of the things he was saying online, he was talking about how they should go kill all the small hats, and how much he hates the small hats, and that he's going to go do mass, G word. He's going to go do, pew-pewing out there to many people. It's so weird that I have to talk like this. I feel like I'm a child or something. Pew, pew, what the hell? But whatever. So, and the FBI sitting there looking at the kid like, yeah, you have free speech in America, but you can't go around threatening people. You can't go around saying that you're going to cause harm to people. You can't go around daring people to do something to you and then pull a firearm on them or pull bear mace on them or something like that. You can't do that. And I said, did you hear that Chud the Builder has been arrested for attempted murder? Not only have I heard that, I got the video. I got the video right here. We're going to go into that in just a second. So yeah, I have the video. Well, at least, one of the videos out there ready to go. So he's been going around, and it's so crazy how it's been getting every video that he would do day after day after day. It would get worse. And then 2 days ago, I don't know if it was on Twitter or where it was, but he posts on social media that the grand finale is going to be one of these chimps dead on the ground, me getting more chimps marching in the streets protesting, and me getting away with it. That's what he said 2 days ago. When I saw that on social media, I stopped everything that I was doing, and I put up prayers to the Most High. I said, Father, I know you're going to do something, but please, could you please just make it amazing? Could you just blow this guy's head clean off? Just destroy him utterly on camera and let the whole world see it happen. Please, Father, please let this end in just the most epic fashion. But see, the Most High is always 25 quadrillion steps ahead of all of us. When I thought the most epic thing would be for somebody to just jack that man up and then he's dead. That's not the most epic thing that could happen to somebody like that. The best thing that could happen to him is for him to get life in prison. And that's exactly what he's facing. As Tribe of Issachar just said there, sorry, I'm hitting the mic, where they're bringing charges against him now for attempted murder. Let's see what happened. Let's see the video real quick. Okay, how do I do this again? Here we go. Share screen. Boom. And share.
Where you live at? 23 the county units. If you are not on scene yet, you can check them out.
And really quick, fair use. What channel is this? Forgotten Kings TV 2.0. I'm pretty sure that's a brother. Please, brother, you know what I'm saying? This is just our thoughts, on the material that you put out there. You know what I'm saying? Our thoughts and commentary on it. So fair use. We're not trying to get monetized off your video or nothing. Wouldn't do that. All praises.
My guy. Those are these your keys? Yeah. All right. Man, I was just about to leave the fucking state. Do you have anything else in your pockets?
Salakia, for any foul language, I have not seen this video, but it's whatever Chud was saying to the police officers. But as you could see there, the POS that's being carted off in the wheelchair, in the what are they called? In the gurney. That is Chud the Builder. A very interesting individual, to say the least. There's just so much going on with this guy. You guys have no idea unless you've been following this story. But let's continue.
Yeah. All right. Man, I was just about to leave the fucking state. Do you have anything else in your pockets, Dalton? Yeah, I got. I don't know what's in my pockets.
His name's Dalton.
Where's your phone at? It's over there somewhere. It was in that gimbal.
I'm stretching.
We're gonna leave it.
What's up, everybody? This is the world famous Ed Lover, and you are watching Forgotten Kings TV.
Okay,
that's right, Forgotten Kings TV. Come on, son.
Listen, y'all, we got breaking news, okay? According to reports, they're saying that Chud the Builder, the man that's known for saying the N-word live on stream, constantly provoking black people, apparently he was involved in a shoot, okay? The rumors are saying that this man cheddar bobbed himself. If you don't know what that means.
This is literally the day after he said that he was going to kill one of us and that we would be protesting in the streets about it, and that he was going to get away with it. Then this happened less than 24 hours later.
Do your homework, okay? But according to reports, they're saying this man was involved in a shooting, okay? Now, again, I did my homework, okay? And according to reports, they're saying that Chud the Builder, okay, that's his name. Apparently, he injured himself, okay? Grazed his arm in the midst of this altercation with this man. Now, again, according to the reports, they're saying he started this whole thing, okay? Walked up to an individual, right? Asked him about chimping out. One thing led to another, all right?
And see, it was inevitable for this to happen. You want to know why? Because there are YNs out there. There are military veterans out there with PTSD. There are just straight up crazy people out there from all races. But we're talking about God's chosen people. We got them curses on us that makes a certain amount of us straight up crazy. And about that life, completely YN in it. Niggas will be in their 60s and still acting like YNs. Why? Because the curses are on us. It is what it is. See, Chud didn't understand that. Chud thought that he was just, oh, I'm a better shot than any crazy nigga. No. Crazy niggas don't care. You're going to freak out once that crazy nigga spirit is even near you, even around you. Oh, brothers and sisters, if y'all haven't liked and shared the video, please like and share the video. You know what I'm saying? Let's get out there and into the algorithm. Right? So Chud found the right one. He found a military veteran suffering from PTSD who does not care about life or death. Really, most people like that, all they want is to be left alone. He's homeless, military vet, probably got all kinds of ailments outside of PTSD. But all people like that usually want is just to be left alone. That's not good enough for Chud. Chud wants to go see what happens when I poke the damn bear. Like Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter. What happens when I start playing with the stingray's bum? You know what happens? It pierces you in the chest. And it rips your heart completely out. So guess what? So Chud goes over to this poor brother, homeless, military vet, PTSD. He just wants to be left alone. And he starts going off on him about chimping out and calling him the N-word, escalating the situation, pulling out bear mace, acting a fool, showing his firearm. All of this is illegal. But in his world, at this point in time, this is the only way that he could even make damn money. But he's still making a lot of money. Where do you think that money's coming from? He got a bunch of millionaires, some billionaires out there. He got people backing him, dropping him all kinds of money. He can't work because nobody will hire him to do nothing because he's a racist POS that's racist against the wrong people. You done mess with the wrong one, Chud. So now he's messing with this veteran. The veteran lets him know, hey, I'm a military veteran. I suffer from PTSD. Leave me alone. But Chud wants to keep poking the bear. What happens? The brother's had enough. The brother goes to rush him. I think he got one good punch on Chud. Chud shoots him. And as soon as they got into it, the police were there immediately. The police jumped in the situation immediately. Before Chud even shot his firearm, the police were already jumping on them. While the police is jumping on him, Chud shoots the brother, somehow ends up shooting himself in his left arm. How do you do that? What? The dude's in front of you. You shoot the dude in front of you, and then you're like, well, I don't know what else to do. Not just shoot myself in the arm. How does that even work? You know how that worked? God made that happen. God was like, no, it'll be much funnier if this guy shoots himself, then goes to prison for life. That would be more impressive. Like I said, the Most High is 25 trillion steps ahead of us. How about throwing Chud the Builder into the brazen bullock? Why not? Of course, our beloved brother, Yamar Shan. Good to see you, family. Yahabashim Shabakata. What the water for your generous donation continues supporting keeping that $1 drive alive 5 more times. The Water King. All right, let's get back into it.
Got socked in the eye And now we got an individual in the hospital. Okay, according to reports, his status is unclear, right? His condition.
From what I've heard, the brother is stable now and that he's fine. That, trust me, out of all of this, that was my number one concern. But reports did come in that the brother's fine. So I think they ended up having to airlift him to like the best hospital that they had in the state there. You out? Or Shalom says, good seeing you. How about that? Con Lord willing, tomorrow night. Shalom. Yes, ma'am.
As of right now, but again, this is video footage from the scene moments after this altercation. Now, again, this is something that a lot of people have been saying would happen.
And this guy is such a POS. He's sitting there. He knows all the right things to say. I'm letting y'all know right now. God forbid any of us are in a situation where we do have to use deadly force and we end up taking somebody out. You never want to be like, oh, yeah, that individual deserved it. Oh, I was just protecting myself. You don't want to be saying any of that in front of the cops. The only thing you want to show is remorse. Man, I wish that never happened. Oh, that is terrible. You know, I didn't want to do that. You know, if you can make a couple of tears come out, let some tears come out. Trust me. The cops are watching everything that you're saying and doing, and they're recording you, and it's all going to come out in court. And if you have to be in front of a jury with that kind of information, don't give anything to the state to spin it where, oh, look, he enjoyed that. He wanted to do that. That's why this happened, because he was looking to do that. You don't want any form of premeditation. Chud? So now when the cops start talking to him as the medics are dealing with him, he's like, man, I hope the other guy's okay. Man, is he okay? He keeps asking about the other guy. Is he okay? You know, that's all his concern, because he knows what to say. But none of that matters when you have hundreds of hours of video calling black people the N-word, threatening them with your firearm, threatening them there with bear mace, spraying some of them with bear mace. Dude, even the cops, when black people assaulted Chud at this gas station out there in Tennessee, I think one person like slapped his cell phone out his hand. Another brother like spit in his face. Like they were jacking him up. Another brother came out there with his sidearm, with his pistol. He's like, oh, you carrying? I'm carrying too. We both got like, we could do this right now. We could bang it out right now. When the brothers came at him like that, and there were some sisters out there came at him like that, he calls the cops. The cops come there and they're like, oh yeah, we know you, but you're out there calling, people the N-word and messing with people and trying to get a rise out of them. And then when you get a rise out of them, what do you expect them to do? Chud's like, oh, would you say that in court? Yes, the cop would say that in court. I've heard judges say that in court. You can't go out there. That's straight up disorderly conduct. You can't go out there menacing like that. That's against the law. You can't go out there looking to get jacked up, and then when you get jacked up, you want to start crying about it. Nobody's going to care, not even the judge. So yes, the cop would say that in court, and so would the judge, so would the prosecutor. The defender could be like, oh, First Amendment, all you want to. That's still not legal. There's certain things you just can't do. Like, I can't go into a crowded movie theater and start yelling out fire. I can't go into an airport and start yelling out bomb. Certain things you can't do. It just doesn't work out for anybody. You can't be in the streets trying to incite a riot. Even when we're out there teaching the Bible. There's certain things that we just don't say. There's certain things that we can't say. You might see some other camps say it. Maybe in some old videos you might catch us saying certain things. But lawfully, there's certain things that we just can't say or do. We can't incite riots. people can't come up to us being aggressive and yelling at us. And then the cops are all over South Beach. So if somebody's getting aggressive with us and we say, hey, officers, could you do something about this? Trust me, they come running. And whoever it is, a lot of times we'll have those Christians come up to us with their bullhorns all up in our face trying to yell at us, their doctrine or whatever. The cops come over and shut that down immediately. And the Christians don't understand. They're like, well, they have a microphone and it's like, yeah, they're already set up right there doing their little protest or whatever they're doing. Leave them alone. If you want to have an amplified system and to be out here teaching, you go find another spot. You go over there. You see over there across the street where there's nobody right there, you go over there and do that. Don't get up in people's faces, yelling with a daggone bullhorn, trying to contradict everything that they're saying. Also, if you want to turn that off and you want to stand here and have a conversation, we could do that. But when it gets to the point where now you're drawing a crowd, now people are getting riled up, cops don't want none of that. Cops will shut the whole beach down before they see a riot going out. And that's what's happened over the last couple of years down here on South Beach. The cops have we have not seen spring break? There has not been a spring break down here in Miami. They shut spring break down because it was too many shootings and too many people getting into it, too many stampedes, too many crowds of people fighting. It was just too much dumb shit going on, Salakia. So the cops have to shut down goddamn spring break. And that's fine with us. You know how many times we almost got stampeded out there to just dealing with thousands of people and then somebody starts shooting or somebody gets shot? Or a fight breaks out, now everybody starts running and we're sitting there with all that camera equipment and, all the camp gear. Yeah, it's absolute nonsense. So I completely understand. And it's against the law. There's laws in place for things like that. This to prevent them from happening. So now Chud the Builder wants to ignore all those laws. He wants to talk all sweet now. Now he's a sweetheart. We're going to get a little further into Chud here in a second here. Let me just finish off this video. Then we'll get into how much he loves black women doing things to him.
Happened for the past several.
Yes, this racist bastard. But he loves what them sisters be doing to him.
Weeks calling out this Chud the Builder and his antics. He's known for going up to black people on camera, calling them the N-word to their face, constantly trying to instigate and provoke this back and forth. And, like I said, a lot of people have been saying, look, don't engage in it because, again, he's holding on to a firearm behind the camera, hoping that it gets to that point. But, this is where we at with it when it comes to content. Now, to my knowledge, the man was just arrested, last week, if I'm not mistaken. So, like I said, this is something that everyone has been saying would happen. And now you got this man, not only injuring other people, starting shit, but, at the risk of harming himself. Okay, like I said, this is crazy. Now, again, a lot of things have, made its way.
And he was just arrested. It wasn't a week ago. It was like at the most maybe 4 days ago. Like everything just happened with this guy so fast. It's ridiculous. All praises to the Most High.
Way on social media in regards to his past. I'll let y'all cook him in the comment section. But like I said, man, this is crazy. But again, are we shocked considering the things that he's been doing a lot on social media, trying to get.
Nobody's shocked. And shout out once again to our beloved brother Yamar Shan. Yahabashim Yashabgata. Wata Water for your generous donation. Continue supporting keeping that $1 drive alive. 2, 4, 6, 8, maybe 8 more times. Stop the Water King. Really appreciate you.
Attention and shit. Now, he's on everyone's timeline, but y'all let me know. What are your thoughts on this incident involving this Chud the Builder? Are you shocked that he was involved in this, shooting? Again, like I said, according to the reports, he walked up to this individual, spoke about something in regards to chimping out. Like I said, man, this is something he's known for. And now he's involved in a situation.
I didn't know y'all was going to be here tonight.
That's why I'm late.
Bro, why didn't you tell me, man? I don't even feel like I'm like prepared. Hey, sweetheart.
Only mom knew. I really wanted to surprise you, to be honest.
Have a hug. Thank you. I love you. I miss you so much. Shalom, sis. Hey, big guy, how you doing? Our beloved brother Rob Yawasap and his whole family just came into the school. Complete surprise for me. Oh, he smells like poop, as he should. Trust me, if I was that age, I'd be pooping all the time. I wouldn't care. Somebody's going to clean me up. Wait till I get old and I get somebody to clean up after me. Shoot, I'm pooping for no reason. Right? All right, so let's get Rob and his family settled in. So let's see if we can finish this off before he jumps in here. Adamantas Allah. So has the damn devil Chud the builder ever tried to call any Mexicans, Hispanics, racials, and or the S and W slurs out? Not that I've seen. Like he's really, is focused on, the Judites, it seems like. That's his focus, which is, hey, that's absolutely fine. He picked the right ones, and he found the right one, and yeah, he got jacked up. This man, he's looking at spending the rest of his life in jail, and at what cost? And he's talking about how he's careful, talking about how he's doing this for his son and all of this. What you doing for your son? You gonna spend the rest of your life in jail? That don't make no sense. You hate your son. That's what it is. That's why his baby mama won't even let him see his child, because she's afraid of all the backlash that comes from the nonsense that he's been putting out there.
Situation where, like I said, this is wild. Consider
him.
Who was talking?
Oh,
who you're talking about?
Oh, that's Chud the builder.
Oh, you can keep that thing.
Considering that he's been very bold with it on social media. And now it's gotten to this point, after weeks of people calling him out on social media. Again, are we surprised? Like I said, y'all let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below about this controversy on Chud the Builder. But yeah, with that being said, that's all I got for y'all today. Again, my name is Sensei Rip. Till next time. Peace.
I walked up to him because they're pointing at me. They're laughing.
So he walks up to these brothers because they were pointing at him and laughing. So now you're supposed to go over there, call them the N-word, tell them that they're chimping out, and then brandish a firearm. That's what you do in that situation? You're going to jail. You're going to jail for life. This dude's finished, man. I've never seen somebody set themselves up so bad. So bad.
They were pointing at me, and I said, "What's up, guys? How y'all doing?" I said, "Y'all like the new suit?" He said, "Walk away from me." I walked away from him. He came back up to me.
Anybody that knows Chad the Builder and has been watching his videos knows that every word coming out of his mouth right now is a lie. None of that happened. You telling me a brother told you to walk away and you turned around and walked away, Chud? Trust, nobody believes you. You don't believe yourself. Like literally nobody, everybody knows that's a lie. That's just not in your DNA. That's not you. The whole point of you going over there is to get a rise, is to get them to come at you, not to walk away from them. It's to get them to come at you.
He literally said, "I have PTSD. I feel like I'm in." He said, "You start saying all that chimp out shit to me, I'm gonna hit you." He hit me.
Now that part was true. That part was true. Where he said, I have PTSD. Don't come at me with all that N-word stuff and all that chimping out stuff. That's what he would do. He would go up to black people, get right in their face, call them the N-word. And then when the brother would get upset, he'd be like, "Why are you chimping out?" Man, he's begging to die. He's begging to die. It's so great.
He started wailing on me even after I had to defend myself by shooting him. He's still wailing on me.
You heard that? Even after I had to defend myself by shooting him. That's what happens when you mess with a nigga with PTSD. You shoot him, he's just going to come harder.
Whoa.
Where's your weapon at?
They have everything.
What weapon is that right there? I believe that's it. Is that yours?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's talking to him right now. Oh no, you guys are good. Do your thing. Okay. He has a graze. I call it a graze to the left shoulder, left arm. He has a slight abrasion right here on his head. Maybe some scrapes. Light-headed.
Thank you for watching my video. If you like what you see, make sure to hit that subscribe.
That man had a whole gun, and the brother had the ones and the twos, and the brother won. That's how you know. Like in slavery, there ain't no way, man. You talk about you got 6 crackers with rifles and a couple of 100 brothers and sisters out there. You hear what the Japanese say about our women? Even their women, they have this strong thickness about them. That's how the Japanese describe our women.
Amen.
And they were right.
Prophets.
They were 100% right. You should see my daughter, Melina. She is just the tiniest little thing. She's like 4'11". She looks the same way she looked when she was 12. But best believe you, like those 2 big cases of water that Sister Zalika just brought into the school, she could grab 2 of those, one under each arm, and just walk wherever she needs to go with them and put them down. That's the smallest of our women. Imagine what our average size women be like. Like a Meg the Stallion. That's not even. That's a strong girl.
Body yaddy yaddy.
5'3" on a good day. That's Melina in heels. Like honestly.
Yes, baby.
I'm telling you, yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah. You know that it took some supernatural power. That it was the Most High God Himself that shut us down. You know what I'm saying? That put a spirit on us that, no, we're not going to use this power that the Most High has made us innately have. So you know the Most High had a hand in that. Because best believe that one brother there with PTSD, guarantee he could have taken down a couple of, quite a few slave masters, probably all at the same time. All right? All right, so let me go ahead and stop sharing this. We got our beloved brother, Rob. Y'all was sop in the house. Bam. The trap. God. TG stand up.
We're going to continue doing with whatever you were doing.
What are you talking about? No, we got to do the class now. That was all I had, like, really.
Oh, my God. I got to go.
I was about to say something, but I know Rob's going to be like, whoa.
I left my laptop in the car for a reason. I was like, oh, yeah, we just review videos. I'm cool with that.
What time is it?
It's 8 o'clock. We might as well just, keep doing that. Free for all. What do you guys want to do?
I mean, if we could go deeper into Chud the Builder, I don't think you're gonna like what you see though, but it is hilarious.
I don't go deeper into anything except in particular. But yeah, man, let's I don't know who Chud the Builder is, so let's learn more about him. Let's keep commenting on these videos here. I'm gonna change the title.
Let me see what I get.
Chud the Builder versus black people.
Yep, that sounds good.
Versus the blacks.
Why?
Is it CHUD?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, we went over the shooting. I want to go over the stuff that he was doing in the streets. Jesus.
I mean, honestly. Why are you crying, Shamara? Oh, your mommy. Your mommy. You want your mommy? Mommy, you locked the door.
Because Chud, apparently, Chud's a twink.
What is that?
Chud's a fairy.
Oh.
So he already got arrested on 3 charges. That was from 3 or 4 days ago. Lord, that's amazing Lucas has to say about it.
See, even Chief Sister Melina said, yes, please. I don't know if she's saying yes, please about it. She clearly wants us to keep reviewing Chud videos.
Okay, that'll work.
Every single time. Oh my goodness.
All right. Once again, fair use. The amazing Lucas. I know you're a good brother. I know you don't be doing, even when people be doing his videos wrong, kind of like redacted. When they'll just put up the whole redacted video,
Right.
They won't comment on it, they won't show their face or show something else. They'll just play the whole redacted video and they get paid for it.
Jesus
Redacted
Christ.
doesn't care because they're more concerned about the truth
The
getting out
information
there.
getting out.
Exactly. So, you know, I know the amazing Lucas, like he's cool like that, but we wouldn't do you like that anyways, brother. So, but this is our, you know, thoughts and comments on your material here.
So not too long ago, I did a video on this guy called Chud the Builder. It was at the time when every white person was trying to capitalize off of Shiloh Hendrix. Y'all remember Shiloh Hendrix? You know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yes, King David did take out his tens of thousands. Absolutely. So yeah, the Most High will put a spirit on one brother, or give the power, that kind of power and strength to one brother, and they could get what everyone would consider the impossible done easily. That's the kind of power our God has.
The single parent mother.
Jesus, is that his baby mother? Shoosh. She looked really rough.
I mean, I just find that funny because all their stereotypes, all their accusations are nothing more than confessions. But I digress. You know, the single mother who called the black kid an N-word and nearly raised almost $1 million. Now, of course, all the white ignorants were like, cha-ching. So you had a whole bunch of people. There was like a couple who was, you know, singing the Yay song, Hitler song. They got fired. They tried to do a GoFundMe. You had a few other people who tried to do GoFundMes after doing stunts, wearing blackface, all this stuff. And one of the people who was trying to cash out was Chud the Builder.
Isn't that crazy?
Making money off of us.
Exactly. You know what?
In more than one way.
Just for those of you that don't know, Chud the Builder, he's a Peggy. He has a black woman that he spent a lot of time with, that she's known as a pegger.
Yikes.
And he used to sell weed to her. And then, you know, they would have sessions together.
Sessions.
I don't know what other way to say that, you know. It is what it is. So it's not even like he really even has a problem with black people. The amazing Lucas is showing him for what he is right now, that he's just another one of these grifters. That's all it is. But at what cost? At what cost? It was real smooth when the last time I saw his little GoFundMe thing, or give, send, go, because GoFundMe wouldn't even allow this to happen. But give, send, go allows POSs like this guy to do these things and to raise money. He raised over $62,000 the last time I saw. That's some good money just for a couple of days of going out calling people the N-word. I get called the N-word every day, especially when Rob's daughter's around. I don't get no money. She don't either.
She gets paid in laughs and smiles.
Exactly. That's enough for some people. I need some monetary. So clearly it was worth it to him, but he didn't see that he was going to lose this much. You lost your son, who he's here in this message talking about, oh, please donate because I can't work a regular job. Nobody will hire me. I can't start my own business. Nobody will, take my business. I need to support my son, which he doesn't support his son anyway.
Man.
From what I heard, you a deadbeat. You ain't been doing nothing to support your son. You ain't been paying no child support. You ain't been doing nothing. That's a report on you. But now you got over $62,000 in donations on Give, Send, Go. And it's rich people that are propping up to do this. Of course, you got, the poor white trash out there. Few of them out there giving them a couple of dollars here and there. But there are donations, over $10,000 rolling in. These are big funders. There are billionaires out there that are supporting people like Cavicular. Do you know who Cavicular is?
I have no clue.
Looksmaxer. Turns out this looksmaxing community, it looks like it's a whole chomo thing. And all of them are like into little boys and little girls and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what it's like, especially after Hullo getting I'm calling out all these names. You have no idea these people are.
This man raised $50,000.
Bruh! Just by calling people the N-word and telling them they chimping out.
I like the pray button. I love the pray button.
The pray button's great. It's better though the give. 12-12. Jesus.
Builder was, trying to claim victim. Oh, I got fired from my job, and he was using his child as a tool. Just really nasty, gross stuff. But then we come to find out that Chud the Builder is actually a deadbeat dad. He's a deadbeat dad, and he has nothing to his name. Now, what you have to understand is that when you have a white ignat who's been put in a corner, right? Desperate times calls for desperate measures. So now he is trying to make a living out of going around calling black people the N-word. He eventually gets suspended on kick. That suspension turns into indefinite suspension. Boom.
Real quick, got a shout out to my little brother. Of course, our beloved Judite Prince Obadiah. Yahabashim Shabakata. Walk the water for your generous donation continues. Somebody keep that $1 drop alive one more time. The Water King. Yes, he's a drug dealer too, believe it. Yes. Curse is definitely getting reversed. It is so amazing. I was just thinking about that earlier with the talking about that certain drug that starts with the P word that we can't say. And just a little grain of it will kill everybody in Miami. Speaking of killing everybody in Miami, do you
That's
know
spelled with a PH?
Is it?
I'm asking you. You said it starts with a P.
I think so.
I thought it was FEN.
You're right. Yep. Sorry. Starts with F. People were probably confused earlier when I said that then too. Yeah, it's FEN. Yeah. So the fen.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. He just a couple of grains of that stuff will kill everybody down here in Miami. But speaking of killing everybody in Miami, a horrible statistic that I just heard today. You know who's number 3? What city's number 3 in America for HIV?
Oh no, I don't. I know Memphis at one point was up there because Nakamaya.
I'm glad you said Memphis. Memphis is number 2.
Yeah.
Guess who's number 3?
I guess Miami.
Atlanta.
Oh well, Miami is what top 10 for sure.
Well, guess who's number 1? We are number 1.
We.
Oh my God!
That's why I moved to Jacksonville.
The statistic that you don't want to be number 1 in, number 1 in HIV infections, Miami. Welcome to Miami, bienvenido, Ami. No, and guess what? Who runs rampant amongst Northern Kingdom? Yeah, I'm talking about you.
No, those are the Afro Latinos.
Oh wow! Now it's all the Dominicans. No, me no black.
Me no black. Me no negro.
No negro.
No.
Oh,
it's the
Lord
coffee.
Have mercy. Yes, it is.
Boom, he's gone off a kick. So he's been banned off of all these platforms. He's now on another platform, and he's still doing the same thing. Now, the irony of all this, I want you to think about this. His whole shtick is to try to antagonize black people into physical violence. That way he can say, oh, you're chimping out. Now, there's so much to unpack there. There really is so much to unpack there. As I said, the lineage of evil, because you have to understand, they view it as a negative if you defend yourself. Anything.
I like when he says that. He calls them the lineage of evil. Edomites.
Damn.
That's his. Anytime he's not going to say white people. He's just always going to say the lineage of evil.
See, I'll say this, right? Because it's comments like that very similar to one of the testimonies of me coming into the truth. Well, it was my dad. He was under or coming out of a coma, not fully there yet, and I told him, "Do you know that we're the Israelites?" He said from his mouth, "Yes, the tribe of Joseph." And this is when his mind is not all the way there. So how could he have, you know what I'm saying, even been able to capture what I'm talking about? But this man, who in my perception is most likely not even necessarily a Bible believer, let alone a Hebrew Israelite perspective, but he calls these individuals the lineage of evil, the same way the Most High calls them the border of wickedness. Right? So, and it's when people are outside of the community, people that are outside of the perspective that still share the same sentiments that we teach, and other people are like, "Oh no, that's crazy, that's ridiculous." Your average human being looks at the Caucasian race as the lineage of evil. They literally go all over the earth, and all they can bring to you is death and hell. That's the only gift they have. So that's I love stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Oh, wrong one.
That you do to try and empower yourself, as we can see with the Voting Rights Act, as we can see with the litany of laws and regulations that have been put in place to protect Black people, they are now trying to use that to harm Black people. It's just a lineage of evil. As simple as that. We try to, come out with Black grants, Black scholarships. They say, hey, that's racist. you try to come out with, Black communities. Oh, that's racist. So every single time they tell you to lift yourself up by the bootstraps, they don't want that. That's what you have to understand. They want you to suffer. And if it means they suffer along with you, then so be it. That's how they've been conditioned. Damn. You have this Chud the Builder who's going around trying to antagonize people into some type of physical conflict. So he can claim, oh, look, they're chimping out. The ironic part of all of this, mind you, he's been doing this for a minute, that not once has he been harmed. not once has he been harmed. I want you to realize.
Yeah, he hasn't been seriously harmed. Like, they slapped the cell phone out of his hand one time, and they spit on him. Outside of that, nobody's physically assaulted him. Not even close. Like some brothers in a Hellcat, they pulled a pipe out on him. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But then he instantly like takes cover behind like this trash can, and it goes to take out his pistol. But yeah, them brothers they was about it.
That sounds like some Grand Theft Auto stuff.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Someone runs up on you with a pipe, so you have to hide behind the trash can and take out your pistol.
Bro, this man.
Salaki, real quick before we continue the video, shout out to everybody that did get the super chats rolling already. We didn't have the goal set up, so Salakia, all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High. Big shout out to everybody that got it going. We are technically halfway there. We got 24 super chats thus far. Chief Sister Princess Al-Aisha, Brother Yamershan, and of course the Prince Obadiah in the building. So definitely keep it up. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Look, I know we started the goal late, but if we can still get the goal itself, the number counter to 50, that would be a total of 74. Or
nice,
yeah, it would be 46, 56. It'd be a total of 70, right? All praise, honor, and glory to the Most High. Completion, right? 7-0, right? But yeah, the water.
God.
Like and share the video too.
That's right.
Realizes all of this going around calling Black people hard R's, he has not once been harmed. As a matter of fact, what he's gone.
Look. Oh yeah. You seen him, right? Yeah. Bro, look. He by himself. At the most, he got a cameraman.
He look like a weirdo.
He is a weird, bro. Wait till you see him in the fairy outfits. Like I said, he a fairy. He dresses up like a fairy with wings and everything. Bro, this dude's weird, bro. He got the sister pegging him. Weird.
And done is proving exactly what I said.
Look at these YNs. Bro, trust me. You just in the right place at the right time. All this lighting, the cameras. Trust me, them brothers in that Hellcat, they pulled into the dark on your behind. And pulled the pipe out. You can't even see the pipe. He's like, oh, you got a gun? Or you have to just, hear his play-by-play as to what was going on, because you can't even see them brothers. They was getting ready to light them up.
What kind of book do you think is in his pocket there?
That better not be a Bible.
That has to be a Bible.
It looks like a book.
Are they in the Southwest or the Southeast?
This is in Tennessee.
Oh, that's a Bible. That's a Bible for sure. That man is walking around with a Bible in his pocket. Look at it.
Madness. Oh my God.
Hey, the opposite. All their accusations are confessions. The only person who's been chimping out, as he says, is him.
It's him.
Navon.
Whoa. It went to commercial so fast.
The #1 rated business travel platform lets your team book work travel in one place. Flights, hotels.
That's so crazy. Also, he really coined his own term.
You see, he's the one that started that. I thought the term was hilarious, to be honest with you. Every time he says it, I laugh, to be honest.
That is kind of funny.
Oh Lord!
Yeah.
See, he'd be on that. You see, I think that's.
It was when he was on the Breakfast Club.
That's when he first said it on the Breakfast Club,
or maybe the Breakfast Club was talking about it. Let me see.
Maybe he popularized it.
Oh no, they were doing Donkey of the Day, and they said
okay.
Donkey of the Day goes to racist influencer Chud the Builder, who was seen on his stream repeatedly using the N-word after being asked to stop streaming inside a restaurant.
Yeah.
He was later arrested for not paying
the bill. Yes, that's how he got arrested 4 days ago. Yeah,
he's not broke. People give him thousands of dollars.
He got
to say
money,
N-word.
but he thought that since they told him that he has to leave, that he didn't have to pay.
That's crazy.
Bro, look at this thing, man. You see Bob Marley in the background there?
Finally, the real Sabbath. I know this is a late comment, but yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yikes.
Of course, our beloved Zaquan Dabora, YHWH Ministries, the Water for your generous donation continues supporting keeping that $1 drive alive 2 more times. The Water Princess. Wow. Yeah, we see horrible things like this at camp on Halloween all the time. It's terrifying.
Also,
and then
shout out to the Zaquan Rapaya, Zaquan Dabara joining us. They say shalom to all beloved of the Most High, giving Thawada to the Most High for bringing the house of Rob to us safely after being in transit for approximately 6 hours. All praise to the Most High. Real quick, shout out to my wife. She drove 2 of those hours.
Whoa.
Yeah, she's driving now.
Oh, praise.
She is driving now. So
she was going fast?
I mean, 65, 70, yeah. That's pretty damn fast.
70 is good.
You know what I'm saying? So all praise, honor, glory to the Most High. I had to leave work, but because she drove the first 2 hours, I was able to finish all the stuff I had to do for my job. So the Most High is definitely blessing us and giving us favor where he sees fit. Praise the Lord. Salaki. And
bro, but Halloween's even worse. They be grown ass men with coochie cutters on. I was like, how you a 55-year-old man and you got on Daisy Dukes and a daggone tube top? That's what we have to see down here. That's why we're #1 in HIV new cases. Once again, of course, our beloved Zaquan Dabara, YHWH Ministries, the Water for your generous donation continues supporting keeping that $1 drive alive 3 more times. All praises to the Most High.
Hilarity of all this is that allegedly he has a firearm on him, right? And that's the whole stand your ground, that he gets to stand your ground. The problem with that is that's not even how stand your ground works. If you are the antagonizer, you don't then get to claim stand your ground. Yeah. So it's
But Brondo's got what plants crave.
It's got electrolytes.
It's classic white ignorant. I don't know what to tell you.
You've seen Idiocracy, right? That's one of the greatest movies ever. It predicted the future with perfection. It's scary.
It's low IQ, knuckle dragging, Neanderthal mindset. That's what this is. And he's embarrassing himself by doing all of this. Now, I will say the moment in time, if something does to happen, because what you have to understand, these people, someone like this guy, he knows what he's doing, right? He'll never actually go and antagonize someone who's about that life, right? As they all are, because the lineage of evil, they're nothing but cowards, okay?
Oh, you're wrong about that one. See, this is from a couple of days ago. He did exactly what everybody knew he was going to do. He was going to mess around with the wrong one. Hey, the brother told him, I have PTSD. That should have been enough for you to be like, I'm just going to walk away.
I'm stuck.
Exactly. That's not the guy you want to be messing with.
Right.
I'm just saying, you just, at that point in time, oh yeah, you got PTSD. I'm going to just walk over here. And once again, of course, our beloved Zaquan Dabarwa, Yahabashunga Shabgata, Wata Water for your generous donation continues supporting keeping our $1 drive alive 3 more times. The Water Princess.
As you can see with their history, all they do is try to harm women and children. They'll never go after men that can defend themselves, right? They'll never go after men that'll actually give them a run for the money. That's not what they want. They don't want conflict
because the day before the shooting, he said that the grand finale is going to be one of these chimps dead, all the other chimps protesting in the street, and me getting away with it. That's what he put on social media the day before, 2 days ago, and then yesterday.
So that's technically premeditated, even though maybe not the individual, but just murder in a grand scheme. That's premeditated.
Exactly. That's why they've instantly charged it. They didn't even wait a few days. Let's the DA's office. Let's see what we could put together. None of that. They were like, no, we're charging you with attempted murder.
Yeah, definitely.
Instantly.
Oh, nobody actually died?
No. But he shot the guy.
Okay.
And he shot himself.
Yeah, definitely.
And he discharged a firearm in a felonious condition.
That is crazy.
Unlawful discharge. They're talking about everything that he would be charged with, that he could get life, that he'd end up dying in prison.
You have to understand, it's an inferiority complex. That's what you have to understand, that many of these people are suffering from, especially many of the white youth. When you keep on telling the white youth that, hey, you're being attacked, you're a victim, they want your, it's the Jedi, it's the Ben Shapiro's who want your women to get with black guys. That's what's going on. You have to understand that has a negative impact on them, right? It just messes with their brain. Never in the history of this planet has a black guy ever asked, I don't know, a woman who he's interested in, hey, have you ever been with a white guy before? Huh? You got to tell me the truth. Have you ever been with a white guy? But you see that constantly because they have no competitive edge right now. You have to think.
That is a thing. I don't understand why that's a thing, but man, if they get so offended if they said they've been with a black guy, I don't want to be with her anymore. More for us, I guess.
I think that back in the day, they had the competitive edge. Hey, they were the slave master. The woman couldn't go to work. He had all the...
They don't have that competitive edge anymore.
Nope.
That competitive edge. What they still do have, they still have that head start.
Yeah, definitely.
But as far as one-on-one competing, no. Even under slavery, what were these women that... Look, first of all, if you were a woman of any kind of status in the South, you had to have slaves.
Yeah.
You could not even marry a good man if you were a white woman that did not have slaves.
We were my wife put on that old movie with Eddie Murphy and them, Bernie Mac called Life with Martin Lawrence and them.
Oh yeah.
And remember the what was it, the warden?
The cornbread? Oh no.
That's but the warden's daughter got pregnant by one of the inmates, the nigga that couldn't talk. You know what I'm saying? So it's always been a thing. And then also, really, like you were mentioning, as far as the white women slave masters, the dudes, they were buying us for the field work. there was slaves that were strictly for sex. You understand? The white women would chain them to the bed, and whenever they wanted to have sex with them, they would.
Yep.
They were sex slaves.
We actually did a whole class.
We did. That's how I remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
They would chain them to the bed, and a lot of people talk about how bad the men slave masters were. The women were the worst.
They were the worst. They were disgusting. Bro, ain't nothing nasty like the wrath of a woman. That's why it would be very dangerous for a woman to lead a nation. Very dangerous. Because the kind of wrath that could come out of that, wars would start. Bombs would be dropping. Not that men are much better, but Lord in Christ, how much worse would it be?
Real quick, some of the shout outs we got, Mommy.
Once again, to our beloved Zaquan Dabarwa, Yahabashim Shabakata, Walk the Water for your generous donation continues supporting keeping that $1 drive alive 6 more times. And of course, to our good to see you, our beloved Chief Sister Tanya, Yahabashim Shabakata, Walk the Water for your generous donation continues supporting keeping that $1 drive alive 3 more times. 5 more times. Sorry, can't see the numbers. Con. Okay, that's questions for Sister Tanya. Oh, praise okay.
The money, all the cards were with him. Nowadays, as things have started to balance out, he's now seeing that he has to compete with everyone else, and he can't compete. He can't compete physically. He can't compete emotionally. He can't compete financially in many cases. And in the cases that he can compete financially, what happens? She ends up having an affair.
He's out of line, but he's right.
She ends up to find out that it's a dead marriage, right? She's just using you for your money because you have nothing else to offer. And that's what many of the youth are discovering, that, hey, you're actually going to have to, invest in yourself. You're actually going to have a personality to get with these women. That this whole concept of, oh, you're white, I'm white, you should come with me. That's not how it works nowadays. And now that these women are now, having jobs, they have their own money, there's nothing you can hold over their head. And what you have to understand is that many of the white youth have been trained by some of the lineage of evil. Many of their fathers are, from the lineage of evil. And the lineage of evil has a very Neanderthal mindset of how things should work. But the problem is that's not where they're currently living. So everything they've been taught is now backfiring on them. There is no, well, just work hard and get a home and everything and have your 5 kids. They don't have the money for that. They don't have the IQ for that. They don't have the knowledge for that. They don't have anything. They don't have the physical capacity for that. Even when it comes to some of the manual labor jobs, they're not built for those jobs. So you're finding a lot of these youth who are going into depression. They're going into severe depression because they're realizing that they're inadequate for the world that's, in front of them, unfortunately. Damn. And,
look, with all this fame now that Chud has, and
he had to kill someone to get it. He could, what I mean by that is this. He couldn't do half of what someone like, the real funny nigga. Did you pay your tithes and offerings?
Oh, Drewski.
Yeah, he couldn't do half of what that nigga's doing.
No.
He couldn't do what I Show Speed's doing, Kai Cenat.
Yeah.
They all sit in front of a camera and just make jokes. They don't even have to go out, really. And when they do go out, it's even worse or even more popular.
Yeah.
This man has to go around antagonizing, harassing people just to be seen. And then for his grand finale, like you said, he has to attempt killing someone, unaliving someone for his face to be everywhere. Our people just got to make jokes and do funny stuff.
And so now I'm thinking, okay, so you got this popularity that you're looking for. But look how you got it. And you must have known that there would be risk there that you could end up in jail.
Right.
And you know who's in jail. There's a whole bunch of them N-words that you keep calling N-words, talking about they chipping out.
Nah, Cuff finna go in there, shave his head, put a Nazi symbol on the top of his skull. He finna be straight.
But here's the thing. Not in Tennessee. If he locked up in Tennessee, there's not that many white folks.
There's not that many.
Actually, in the South altogether,
Yeah,
there's not that many white folks in the jails. You can't go into the jails here in Florida talking about you a skinhead and this and that, and you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you better just bow down if you're a white boy coming in the South in these prisons down here. These prisons are filled up with Israelites, period. You could go up north, you could go out west. You could go to Cali, a whole bunch of, that's where you got all the Aryan Nation and all of that out there in Cali. You know what I'm saying? Arizona. You could go to them places, even Texas. You could get away with being a white boy.
They're not really even getting locked up in the South. They find ways to get them off.
Mm-hmm. But you in the deep South, they lock up niggas still in the deep South, and the white boys get away with it.
Right.
This is mainly the place where there's a disparity in white people getting off for the same crime and black people doing 10 times the amount of time.
Or they'll drag out a white person's case so long and have them in county or in a holding area, and then by the time it gets there, it's time served.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some
exactly.
BS.
Sister Cody?
When you say Arium, that reminds me of that movie.
Arian.
That reminds me of that movie Imperium with the guy from Harry Potter. Basically all about them.
I don't think I've seen Imperium. I've heard of it, but I don't
Imperium with an I or with an E?
An I. With the guy from Harry Potter. And that basically was about like the Aryan, like their, I guess, like,
the superior race.
I remember us watching this. I know that dude. We had to have watched this. I remember this.
Is that Harry Potter?
That's what she said. The dude from Harry Potter.
But he looks so cool there. He doesn't look like a complete dork.
Daniel Radcliffe.
That's some good acting. Oh, you know who else is from Harry Potter that switched up his role in another show so well? The dude with the red curly hair. The ginger. He's on a show on Apple TV where he is just the biggest POS. He's just this degenerate drug user, just a complete piece of the garbage. And it's so amazing to see him go from Harry Potter to being such a piece of garbage.
He's an adult now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says that he was infiltrating white supremacist groups. But see, and I ain't gonna lie, this is another reason why I kind of wanted to continue just doing what you were doing.
Mm-hmm.
I love going over the presentation that we have and diving into it, but this right here, this is because it's real life, and it's literally what we talk about all the time.
Right.
There is no way. This is why the truth is so irrefutable, and this is why the concept of YHWH, Jesus dying for these people, is unbelievable. How is it he's going to give these people who have harassed, absolutely humiliated, and attempted to virtually extinct his people? He died for them. You know how in the book of Genesis, in virtually almost anywhere in the Bible, it says that everything God does is good, right? Because he finds the balance in it. Anything that is imbalanced is abomination to the Lord. So therefore, if the Most High found the inability for justice to be served, what would that be? An imbalance with God and his judgment. Why would he cause his son that he loves very much actively to die, be humiliated for the Romans who attempted to kill the man before he was 2 years old? He died for that? For a cracker that said, oh no, we have to unalive this nigga right here. And before this man even begins to teeth, he has to be unalive. Before he gets weaned off the breast, we have to unalive this guy immediately. That's what Jesus Christ died for? Absolutely not. It's a lot.
Oh, you good, bro. Right. Somebody had to say it. Hey, but yeah, seeing how he's locked up in the South, he's locked up in Tennessee. Number 2 with HIV, Tennessee.
Oh, that Chad Viscar did say some shit, something about him running away from Big Bubba.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there ain't gonna be no running because it's already known he likes to be pegged. But now, you know what I'm saying? Instead of it being a sister, it's gonna be Bubba. And he a twink, he a fairy, and he like to get pegged, and he like to say the N-word and tell brothers that they chimping out. Man, bro, it's not gonna end well for bro. He gonna have to see the doctor probably on a daily basis.
I don't have anything to do with it. I didn't do it.
Yeah, I don't have nothing to do with that. I don't.
Yeah, how
but how they're retaliating
with that cracker.
I'm telling you.
Is doing as Chud the Builder is doing. It's a form of cope, right? it's a coping mechanism that you're like, hell, I want to, I feel that I've been, done so poorly. My genes are going extinct. So everything is bad.
Another point that I was just thinking about dealing with the balance in the Most High's creation. In the book of T.R.A.P, the author tells us that the Most High created everything in twos, right? And he goes on to use that example, like the sun, the moon, etc. He goes on to further that example of good versus evil. If we see that these people are considered the border of wickedness, throughout the annals of time, people have identified these people as evil itself, as death itself, as hell itself. They would then have to be the representation of evil. Therefore, the balance that was created, and as we merge into the kingdom, as we get closer and closer to the kingdom, evil must be eradicated. It must be wiped out. As much as heathens will have the ability of sinning in the kingdom, the point is, because of God's righteous judgment, it'll be snuffed out with the quickness. You understand? So these people, I love the fact that he calls them the lineage, not just the seed, but the lineage, meaning it's an indefinite.
It's a bloodline.
Yeah, like from the beginning, these they was just evil. Slug you.
God, all praises.
I want to cause pain and suffering to these people who I believe have harmed me. And it's not, we haven't harmed you. God has harmed you, bro. I didn't create your DNA. I didn't create your genetics. I didn't do anything. Black people had nothing to do with it. But
he knows about the Israelites also. He's talked about the Israelites, on certain situations where they come up.
That's never, good enough for these people. So they have to retaliate in some type of way. Now, the funny part in all of this, and honestly, I won't say it's funny, but it's really sad, okay, in my opinion, is that, it's a good thing nothing has happened to him, but it's also a bad thing nothing has happened to him. There hasn't been any type of repercussions for the level of disrespect that he is levying against a community that has done nothing to him, mind you. It's gotten so bad to the point where he's going around to Black homeless people, offering them food, but it's contingent upon them giving, white people to say the N-word. Do you understand?
So he would go to our homeless brothers and sisters with food, probably some goddamn ham sandwiches, but with food. They hungry. They out there on the streets. They out there on the streets. They hungry. They suffering. And he's like, let me call you the N-word and you can get the sandwich. What kind of nonsense is that? Who even has that thought process? Oh, this would be a good idea.
And see, we're supposed to believe, oh, that's just him. It's the minority of the Caucasians that behave that way. He's just one of the ones that's willing to do it publicly and openly, right? Mm-hmm. There are plenty of Caucasian people who claim to be not racist and I love everybody. And then when you begin having a conversation with them, their perspectives, their internal beliefs identify that they're indirectly racist toward more than just Black people. You have whites that hate Japanese, etc., especially after not 9/11, Pearl Harbor. You know what I'm saying? They have been the most harassing nation upon the face of the earth. They point the finger at everyone when they cause the most destruction. Yes, baby.
How low we are right now. Do you understand how low, as a group of people, their group of people, the lineage of evil is? Like, really? Now you're exploiting Black people, Black homeless people? What? For what? It's gotten so bad that other white people have been like, bro, what are you?
Yeah. Other white people, they're like, bro, what are you doing? But what I find really interesting is the openly racist white people. They're like, the same way. They're like, what are you doing? This doesn't make any sense. You're holding back the movement.
Right.
They're basically saying you're hurting us, being proud racists and being proud white people that could continue, to use racism and oppress people. You're messing that up for us right now. You're holding us back. That's crazy, but they're right. He's messing this up for everybody.
This isn't a good look. This isn't a good look at all, because it's not. You're embarrassed.
One like this.
No, yeah, the Klan ain't messing with you. You acting like that because the Klan ain't stupid. The Klan knows the law.
The Klan infiltrates the highest societies, the highest institutions. They're your judges. They're your doctors.
They're the chief of police.
Bro.
They're the sheriff. They're running this.
They say, oh, we got to take our hoods off. That's okay. We're going to put another costume on.
Right. And like people like Chud now is messing up the whole game.
Right.
And all praises, honor, and glory goes to the Most High.
Amen.
This man's a complete idiot.
Person yourself, you're embarrassing white men. You're basically showing everyone how low on the totem pole you really are. Damn. How inferior you feel to a group of people. I don't know what to tell you. I think that's just sad. I think it's kind of pathetic, to be honest with you. And then we come to find out allegedly he's a felon, so he can't even carry a gun.
I didn't know that. What the? This is gonna be the dumbest man ever. This has got to be the dumbest man ever. You're a convicted felon and you done shot somebody and then shot yourself? You cheddar bobbed yourself. Convicted felon. That's just more charges. So now this is a crime being committed by a felon with a gun. Just more and more charges. That's why everybody's like, looking at these charges, he could be facing life and the rest of his life in jail. Well over 100 years.
It just goes from bad to worse with this dude. It's really sad to see how low white men have become. I find it interesting because these are the same people who talk about their ancestors. Oh, we built this country. We did America. We did all the skyscrapers and all this. I'm like, yeah, but now you're going around calling.
Look, a lot of them skyscrapers, those were Northern Kingdom. Those are Native Americans. For some reason, Native Americans are very good with heights. I don't know, it's just something in their DNA, something they're used to. They was climbing mountains or something, I don't know, but Native Americans really used to heights when they were building up all the skyscrapers, throughout the Northeast. Yeah, those are Native Americans that built up these skylines that you see.
Calling black people inwards, hoping that someone super chats you on your stream. Beta. That's where you've gotten to. So is that
wait,
that was classic.
Jesse Lee Peterson. This guy's another weirdo. But man, that beta meme, I love that. Belina and I, we were playing this aliens game. And there was like a third character that we had to have with us. And so it was like an AI. And one of them was named Beta. So anytime they would say his name, I'd be like, Beta. That's where I got that from, Melina. Anytime I was yelling out Beta, this is the guy that I got that from. Oh, Lord. Jesse Lee Peterson. He's a freak show, though.
Hoping that someone super chats you on your stream.
Oh, my goodness.
Beta. That's where you've gotten to. So is that evolving? Are you evolving? Is that a W? Because everyone around you, including your women, it looks kind of pathetic. And then you wonder why you can't get a woman. Well, because no one wants to be with the loser, quite frankly. And you guys are currently the losers of America. Anyways, guys, that's the video. Let me know what you guys think. What's the other option here? I don't know, unless you're a white ignorant, defending the white ignorance. But you have to understand this goes into Lyndon Johnson's quote, where if you can make the poor whites feel superior to the rich blacks, I mean you can go in their pockets, and that's.
You hear what Lyndon B. Johnson said? He said that publicly. He said that publicly. As long as poor whites think that they're better than black folks, you could go in their pockets. You run them pockets. They won't know any better. As long as they have that superiority complex. But now they have an inferiority complex. They see that they are less than. And it's absolutely terrifying to them. Shit, niggas, we've been on the bottom of the socioeconomic ladder damn near for all of man, for all of time. You know what I'm saying? So to us, it's just Tuesday.
Right.
But to them, oh, it's the end of the world.
Boy.
Just like when they lose their job. Oh, well, I got to go home. I got to take out the whole family.
Right.
And the dog.
Everybody's got to pay for this.
And myself. Everybody has to go. Because without me, this world cannot exist.
Right.
So everybody has to go. Because I can't take care of things anymore. I lost my job. What am I going to do? Go work at Walmart somewhere? Go flip burgers at McDonald's?
That's for the chimps.
Exactly. I'm not going to chimp out. I'm just going to take myself out.
Right.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
And we're supposed to believe these are the people that had the ability of enduring Egypt for hundreds of years.
Nope.
Pass.
Not at all. They can't even play pickup basketball.
I mean, honestly, Jesus Christ.
That's what Chud the Builder is. He's a poor white ignorant.
Remember,
right? There's a
basketball. Remember what Larry Bird called Michael Jordan? Jesus.
Yes, yeah.
Larry Bird called Michael Jordan Jesus Christ.
That's right. and don't get a flip. Larry Bird ain't trash.
Yeah, he can ball.
But
he noticed that Michael Jordan, knows that's Jesus Christ.
He understands.
Right.
As he should.
A post of this lady talking about how he was
shoot, I want to say the Celtics got more championships than any other team.
Yeah, because the other older guy, dang, his name starts with a B. He got 10 rings.
That's with a B.
Yeah, man.
Let's just say he took advantage of her, and he lives in a trailer with roaches and everything. And I'm just like, this is the jokes write themselves, bro. The jokes write themselves. Anyway, if you happen to disagree, you know where to find me. Friday and Saturday, Disagreement Day. There'll be a number on screen. You call in and you duke it out.
Lakers don't have as many. Nowhere near Boston. I think there's another team that has. I think it's Boston, then another team, and then maybe the Lakers. I think the Lakers might be 3.
Boston Celtics. Yeah, see, Los Angeles Lakers have 17 titles. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah. They had Magic Johnson.
Oh, look at the fall off. It's 10 after that. The Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, bro. Jeez. The only 6 that Chicago has is with Jordan. Jesus Christ. Yeah. And then the 5 that the Spurs have was with Tim Duncan.
But they got Wembanyama now.
Yeah,
they might get their 6 right now.
Yeah. You know what's hilarious is that the supposed greatest NBA player of all time couldn't get the Lakers to tie with Boston, but he's the greatest. 5 of these
He's
17.
Also 41, but he is on drugs though too.
5 of these 17 championships with the Lakers came from one individual, Kobe Bryant.
Yeah,
with Shaq.
I mean, you could just say Kobe.
Yeah. But
that's like saying that Dwayne Wade got a championship with Shaq, or Shaq got a. No, it was Dwayne Wade.
I will say, majority of the time when Shaq went to a team, that team either made it to the playoffs or made it to the championship.
Oh, he's definitely gonna clog up the paint. Everything in the paint is controlled. So
yeah.
There's teams out there that have never won a championship. Old teams.
Yeah.
And then I look at younger teams like even the Heat. The Heat came in, I think, in 1988. The Heat, relatively speaking, with some of these other teams, kind of young. They got championships, but man, got some older teams.
Listen, I was Shapacha and I were talking the other night about the best point guard or shooting guard. It was between James Harden and Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
He was trying to convince me that James Harden is better than Dwayne Wade.
No, absolutely. I'd have to say Dwayne Wade. Wait, James Harden got a ring? He got a ring with the Rockets? Did he? No? James Harden does not have a ring.
He has a lot of MVPs. Yeah. He's a very good player.
No, yeah, I'm not saying that, but
he could match with Dwayne Wade. But if we're talking about a leader, Dwayne Wade's got it.
Yeah. And yeah, Dwayne, I've seen Dwayne Wade do crazy stuff. That
LeBron did what? The man. Let's not start talking about LeBron. Okay.
No, LeBron did a great job down here in Miami. Don't get it flipped. He did a great job.
In one of the playoffs, the man sat out the entire game.
Look, I'm not saying that LeBron ain't a P word, because he is, but he still did a great job down here in Miami. Could he have won more championships? Yes. But
good job, baby. Thank you.
That's another one, man's on drugs. Oh, nice. Oh, that's me? Yeah, it's not that black. It looks very white.
That was the end of the video?
Yeah, that was the end of that one, yeah.
Travis Viscar said, remember also the Celtics won 8 straight NBA championships in a row back in the 60s. That is true. That was with Bill Russell.
That's crazy work.
That was Bill Russell. That man has 2 handful of rings. Crazy work. Good job, baby. How many rings does Miami have? I'm pretty sure it's just the 3.
Yeah,
no. Yeah, the 3. The one.
No, didn't we get one with Jimmy Butler like during COVID or something?
Hell no.
Hold on, let me see.
Hell no. Yeah, it's 3 rings.
Okay.
2006
two
with Wade,
LeBron,
12 and 13 with,
and one with Wade.
12 and 13 with LeBron, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, and then the other little second, third string individuals. That was not LeBron James by himself. He had one of the best shooting and point guards of all time.
You're talking, that was talking about those teams that Miami had. They were up there with the Bulls and with the greatest teams that you've ever seen in the NBA.
That was the Lakers during Kobe. How many?
You know who's crazy good right now? OKC.
Yeah.
But why are they so zesty?
I don't know.
It's so weird. They all dress up like girls and then do TikTok videos where they're dancing around like they're little Japanese girls. Like I don't even understand what's happening.
Who's the king, Mariah, in basketball? If you're talking about LeBron James, you could just go ahead and log off, brother. The king?
But y'all lost to the king. Who lost to the king? OKC taking it.
Okay.
I'm sure OKC is taking a lot of stuff in certain places. Yes. These niggas zesty as hell.
Didn't they just sweep the Lakers?
Was it a sweep? I think it was a sweep. I don't think Bronny James played.
Yeah, they swept the Lakers. The man got swept 3 times in a row.
I don't think Bronny James played a combined 4 minutes in that entire series. Yo.
How many times has LeBron been swept in the playoffs? 4 times. The only great basketball player has been swept 4 times. Imagine that. He was swept by the Spurs. He was swept by the Golden State Warriors. He was swept by the Denver Nuggets. And then now he's been swept by OKC.
None of that was with Miami.
Exactly. Dwayne Wade wasn't allowed that to happen.
Hell no.
I was a Lakers fan when Kobe Bryant was on the team. I'm more of a Kobe fan than anything else.
Nah. Right now, I'm probably a Victor Wembanyama fan more than anybody. Because
what's that real tall?
He's ridiculous.
Who's that real tall dude? I can't remember his name.
You're probably talking about Wembanyama. Who he play for?
No, he plays for the He plays for Milwaukee.
The Bucks?
Yeah, or at least did maybe, or was going to be traded there.
You're not talking about Giannis.
Yes.
You're talking about Giannis?
Yes.
Antetokounmpo.
Yeah. He's another great basketball player right now. The man's 7 feet tall, dude.
He's so... Damn, that's hard to get that buff.
His agility?
It's ridiculous. But you got to watch Wembanyama. Wembanyama is 7'6", and he moves like Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Listen.
That's crazy.
Obadiah, Tazayaza can do whatever he wants. He's always going to be my best friend. If he was here right now, I would suggest and give him wise counsel to put a Kobe jersey on.
Right.
And then like maybe if he wants to keep the LeBron jersey, just keep it in the back of his closet, but always wear the Kobe jersey. That's the wise counsel. But exactly, Chief Sister Tanya. That's why I stopped being a fan because of Kobe. Listen, for me, especially at such a young age, I was started watching basketball when Kobe came, like was doing his thing. I was a Kobe fan more than anything else, and that was pretty much it. He's the king of his generation, the king that got swept 4 times. Imagine that, and had to create super teams in order to barely win. Imagine that.
I heard I think yesterday I heard
Is that him dragging the chair?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's a strong boy. I heard Shaq apologized to Penny Hardaway yesterday. But they never had a good relationship. I think they could have won championships if their relationship was better.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, back in the day, man, you're talking about 2 GOATs.
Obadiah. Or, excuse me, Taziyazi. Go watch Kobe highlights, watch LeBron highlights, and then go back and watch Kobe highlights. Tell me who's your favorite player after that.
Bro, I'm going to Kobe or LeBron you're talking about?
Highlights?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going LeBron.
Kobe Bryant has done slam dunk competition type dunks with 3 people guarding him. And he's not even close to the wingspan of LeBron James.
You know who else has done that?
Michael Jordan.
What's that brother's name from Milwaukee?
Giannis?
No.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, the short nigga?
The God. John Morant.
Yeah.
John Morant do that.
Monte Ellis.
That's just a Tuesday for John Morant.
But see, the point I'm saying is that they'll do that with 3 people guarding them, and they're nowhere near LeBron's build.
Yeah,
they're not supposed to be doing that.
That's part of what makes him great.
Exactly,
his build.
So
and the drugs that he's saying. I don't care what anybody. You want to come sue us? I said us. Like, you want to come sue me, LeBron? Because I said that you're on drugs. You know what I'm saying? Let us see you take that blood test and urine test right in front of us. Wow. But take blood from both arms.
Wow.
Different spots. No, because there's a way that you could
No, I'm talking about the
fake
part
your blood test.
You said that you wanted him to take the urine test right in front of you. I don't know about that.
Yeah, people got to see because they'll have a bag of somebody else's urine.
Anyways,
he doesn't have to do it in front of me, a medical professional. Everyone.
Kobe's one of the best. I'm not saying Kobe is the best. That just so happened to be my favorite player. I'm saying that Taziyazi needs to go and watch the highlights of Kobe, then watch LeBron's highlights, and then watch Kobe's highlights again. And you'll understand why Kobe should be your favorite player. But that's just, the wise counsel.
Or you could just see the greatest alien in the universe play and watch Victor Wembanyama.
Wow.
I'm going to get one of his jerseys. I'm not even a Spurs fan, but I'm a Wemby fan.
Did you go through the prayer list when you started?
Yeah.
I guess I should have brought my laptop in for that.
Oh, no. I think it's still on my phone.
There's no way you have the updated version. There's a few names that were.
Oh, yeah, I don't have the updated version. Wembanyama!
I'm going to put it on this computer.
He elbowed somebody a couple of games ago. They suspended him right at the beginning of the game. I was mad at him.
Accept. One pump.
All right. LeBron is 41 years old. Yeah. And the reason why he could do what he does at 41, bro, I saw that man jump from damn near the free throw line in the series before this last one. When everybody was out, like Luka was out. The 2 of their top 3 best players were out of the game. Luka, the 2 white boys, Luka Doncic and the other white boy. I mean, they would not have gotten smashed by OKC like that. That's diabolical saying that anybody's getting smashed by OKC, though. Really seeing how zesty those brothers are. But yeah, that man jumping out the gym at 41 years old, that's because he's on drugs. Drugs can make you do that. I mean, it is what it is. That'll be. Y'all think that'd be cool if he went back to Cleveland? Because that's what everybody thinks. He's gonna go back to Cleveland and then do a farewell tour. Yeah, do a farewell tour, and then every stadium that he goes to, they'll have a little party for him. Oh, it's gonna be the last time LeBron's here. Yay! I don't know. I think that'd be kind of lame. Now, if he came to Miami and did that, I'd be like, yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, he's probably going to do that Cleveland stuff. But as soon as he's out the league, guess who else is out the league? His son.
Who sucks at basketball, by the way.
Terrible. Bronny. Yes, ma'am. What's he doing?
Standing.
Oh, oh, wow.
He's learning.
Yes. That's crazy. How long has he been doing that?
For a while now. He'll be taking steps real soon.
Oh yeah. That boy's strong. And who's the team with the professional floppers? Is that OKC too? Oh my God, OKC is so disgusting, man. And they're probably going to win the championship. That just makes it worse. And I'm going to watch it just for all the drama, just because they're so weird.
It's a brag about LeBron losing. But
I will say that one guy that tore his ACL and then came back like the
Paul George?
No, on the OKC.
Oh.
That happened with the guy.
Paul George did that too.
That's crazy. Only certain people could do that, but Luka Doncic pulled his hamstring. That nigga missed the whole play. And the Lakers are out. Like, how'd that work, bro? Oh, look. Hey, hey, Laila. Hello, my granddaughter. Shalom, princess.
That's adorable. But all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. It's 8:57 p.m. on the Eastern Seaboard. All right, make sure you guys are hitting that like button, share the video, hit the like button. Technically speaking, again, remember, ladies and gentlemen, we started the goal late. So we are only 7 super chats away from hitting the 50 super chat goal. All right? From hitting the official 50 super chat goal, we're only 7 away. So if it's on your heart, go ahead, drop those 7 super chats. Could be 99 cents, could be $99. That's up to you by the grace, mercy, and strength of God. But let's go ahead and start spamming the prayer hand emojis in the chat. Let's go ahead and start spamming the prayer hand emojis in the chat, because you know we are praying for our people, praying for our land. We are praying for our land. We are praying for our people. We are praying for physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, agricultural, financial health with stability. And of course, we are doing so by Hashem Hamashiach Yahushua. Starting off with Zaquan Rapaya, Zaquan Dabara, Zaquan Deshaun, Zaquan Brother Douglas, Zaquan Yapaja, Zaquan Brenda, Elder Priest Zabak, Chief Priest Alazar Banloya, Priest Hakai and Brother Hassad, Chief Sister Tanya and family, her Aunt Angel, her daughter-in-law Marquita, sons and her sons Cameron and Dewan. Then we have Chief Sister Princess Erica and family, Brother Tazama, her brother Eric, son Jalen, and daughter Sister Holly. Then we have Chief Sister dealing Israel and her husband, her son Jaden, June, Angel, and his wife Anna. Then we have Brother Magan Israel and family, Sister Mayatazak and family, Sister Nayana and family, Brother Mayashala's Ribs family, Brother Ali Yashai's family, Tonio and family, J Dubs and family, Lahag and family, Papa and family, Sister Tiara and family, Sister Yolanda Caesar and family, Brother Hazaz's mother, Brother Nashah's mother Heidi, Hosea Israel's mother Elizabeth, Brother Amariah's grandmother Daisy, Brother Namar and his mother Edith, Brother Jay and his mother Iris, the house of Matthew, the house of Quatazab Allah, the house of Shemaiah and family, Cadiz and Disla family, Brother Tazahab's daughter Tiffany. Real quick, big shout out to the house of Shemaiah and his family. His wife is doing a major work by the grace, mercy, and strength of the Most High. To the understanding that I have is that they're going to be sending us lots and lots and lots of tassels so that we can be able to distribute them and donate them to people that need them. You understand? So all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High for that. We can bring them to camp, and people that are on that repenting lifestyle, etc., will be able to furnish them with that by the grace, mercy, and strength of God. Big shout out to the house of Shemaiah, and of course, all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High for putting such a generous spirit on his household. All right, continuing, we have Chief Sister Tanya, Chief Sister Princess Erica, Chief Sister Teresa, Chief Sister Shalimar, Chief Sister Dion Israel, Chief Sister Melina, Chief Sister Charity, and Chief Sister Romanica Wade. Then we have Sister Edna, Baby Annalise, Sharon, Kalia, Saparia, Perez, Hadassah, Laela, Mila, Katana, Jay, Kayal, Layla and family, Masala, Tati, Aaliyah, Lilibeth, Adriana, Melina, Kayla Duckworth, Michaela, Mariah, Izaria, Azariah, Roxy, Clarissa, Cheryl, Tracy, Ashley, Sierra, Loretta and Christina, Naquan, Summer, Evelyn, Leandre, and Nevaeh. Then we have Brother Willie, Zarak, Yawasap, Luke, Iwa, Joseph, Avi, Jay, Ahmad Zalab, Yowanathan, Athar Pender, Meshach, Isaiah Allen, Nakash, DeMarco, Quinton, Juan, Banya, Amariah, Gawad, Kasayal, Rapa Allah, Tribe of Issachar, Mahar, Famous Richard, Aisho Speed, Kai Sanat, Rob, Jesus, Ira, Tawash, Gamaria, Ant, Mayak Allah, Hayaman, Aina, Dakar, Isaiah, Raquam, Dagar, Yaikwab, Quadar, Joaquim Jones, Nagai, Thabawan, and Son Nathan, Zaram, Sayad, Aliyah, Tazayar, Tazar, Abayar, Rakawam, Alizabad, Ashai, Kananaya, Kapayar, Joe, Dwayne Scott, Vincent, Zayan Raka, Jaden, Kylan, Nakwai, Sha'ar, Amawan, Ariala, Ahaziah, Rawatazai, Korabia, Kanaya Allah, Lamo Allah, Gazar, and daughter Ayani, Jonathan Montague, King Couture, Quatazab, Yasiel, Moses, Ramamoth, Abraham, Zion, Shashawan and family, Brandon Green and Ayer Green, Deshaun Robertson, Christian Navarro, Yadi, Jacquees, Yatab, Shapacha and daughter Ariana, Shariad, Ashdath, Aliadad, Hosea Israel, Tazwar Allah, Yakal, a warrior Allah, Nakamaya, Tazalium, Alan Cupid, Gawan, Yazaniah, Hassan, Alan Arusco, and Brother Tyrone. Some of the camps, schools, and ministries, we have Sakari, The Light of Zion, Sons of Thunder, Watchmen for Israel, Great Millstone, House of Bread, Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, Israel United in Christ, Genesis or TGC Ministries, House of Israel, the Masada, the Refiners, Gibborim. I forgot what AOC stands for, Salah. But AOC, Ram Gadal Gabarium, Believers of the Way, Servants of YHWH Ministries Incorporated. Last, most certainly not least, the land of Israel itself. From the Nile to the Euphrates, from the Euphrates to the Nile, we are praying for our people. We are praying for our land. We are praying for our land, and we are praying for our people. We are praying for physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, agricultural, financial health with stability, and we are doing so by Hashem HaMashiach Yahushai. All right. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and make sure that we start spamming the wolf emojis in the chat. All right, for Chief Sister Melina putting that hard work over there at Hebrew Kids TV. Start spamming the wolf emojis in the chat for Chief Sister Melina putting that hard work over there at Hebrew Kids TV. You did. Oh, it may not let me share the audio.
I can do it.
Okay, please. Yeah, because the way it shares it here is weird.
Because she was barren. But she had a handmaid named Hagar. So she told Abram to have a child with her maid, and he did. And when Hagar conceived, she hated Sarai. Sarai told Abram, and Abram told her to treat her as she wants. So Sarai treated her harshly, and the maid fled away. Then the angel of the Lord came to Hagar, asking, "Why did you flee?" She responded, "I ran from my mistress Sarai." Then the angel told her, "Return and submit to Sarai. Your seed shall be multiplied and not be numbered for multitude. You shall have a son, and his name shall be Ishmael, because God heard your affliction. He will be a wild man, dwelling in the presence of his brethren." So Abram had his son Ishmael from Hagar. Abram was 99 years old, and God appeared to him and said, You will be a father to many nations. So I will change your name from Abram to Abraham, and I will establish my covenant with you and your seeds for generations, for an everlasting covenant.
That's right. I mean, salvation for all. Isn't that right, Ron?
Amen.
Wow. Interesting.
Listen, everybody gonna be saved from something. What you being saved for is the question. See that?
Sure.
But yeah, man, all praises, all honor, all glory to you. How about Shemel Shad, Thawada? And thank you to everybody joining us. All right, make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Make sure you guys are sharing the video. Make sure you guys are sharing the video and hitting that like button. This was a little bit different this evening. I like these though. You know what I'm saying? These kind of side classes, etc., if you will. Current events, you know. So it's not so, I don't know, but like more, so it's not always the same thing, you know what I mean? And to see that what we're talking about and teaching about is actually still real life stuff. Also wanted to inform you guys, make sure that you tap in tomorrow night. Make sure you tap in tomorrow night for the new moon. We're going to be going into Deuteronomy 32. And then also, as we finish the repentance presentation, we're going to go back to the main self-respect presentation and see the application as we talked about in different relationships, etc. So make sure you stay tapped in, share it with somebody, share it with your mama, your auntie, and your cousin. All right, but without any further ado, I must and I will say, Yahweh bless thee and keep thee. Yahweh make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. Yahweh lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. Until next time, I say shalom.
All right, brothers and sisters, as always, it's an absolute honor, a privilege, and a pleasure to be gathered here together tonight in the name of the Most High God, Yahweh, because that's why we're here. We love our God. We love to serve him. We love his law, statutes, and commandments. We even love his judgments, because that's what a good father does, is keep his children in order. And it's an absolute honor to be in service to you Israelites out there, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. We are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, God's chosen people. It's high time we return to our Heavenly Father, keeping all of his laws, statutes, and commandments, which includes faith in our Lord and Savior, Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. With that, we'll say, Kal Halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. We'll say, Shalom. Ahabatam, Israel. Love y'all.
All praises to the Most High. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.